let's just put a smile on our faces at 9:30, because the one piece of good news that's come out of a miserable day is that Meghan Markle's been cancelled by Netflix.
Meghan Markle has officially been cancelled from Netflix. After a tumultuous period of disappointing viewership and lacklustre reception, the streaming giant has decided to sever its ties with the Duchess of Sussex. This marks a significant shift in her partnership with the platform, which had initially signed her and her husband, Prince Harry, to an exclusive deal believed to be worth millions. For Meghan, the fallout from this decision isn't just about losing a deal. It's about the unravelling of a carefully curated public persona. The couple's Archewell Productions had promised to deliver content that would inspire, inform and entertain, but the results were far from what the world had hoped for. While Netflix initially gave them a first-look deal, it quickly became clear that their ideas, and from the ambitious docu-series to the much-anticipated projects, failed to capture the audience's attention in the way they had envisioned. The much-discussed docu-series, Harry and Meghan, was supposed to provide a behind-the-scenes look at their lives as they navigated their new roles outside the royal family. However, many viewers found the show to be overly focused on their personal grievances with the monarchy, rather than offering substantive insights into their transition into private life. The public seemed to tire quickly of their narrative, which some critics labelled as self-serving and disconnected from reality. As the news of the cancellation spread, many in the media and the public couldn't help but express their satisfaction. Meghan Markle, who had worked hard to build an image of a modern-day icon.
To celebrate, Meghan Markle humiliated, and we all know about cancellation if you call Jeremy Kyle or Rupert Bell. Netflix show cancelled after dismal viewing figures. That's a shock, because it was so entertaining, wasn't it, Rupert?
With Netflix, it's a sort of first-look arrangement, which is, as you know, is one of those sort of, well, yes, we'll have a look at your idea, and if we like it, at least gives us first dibs, but their ideas haven't exactly set the world on fire. So I have to say it's no surprise.
Was now faced with the consequences of underperforming content. Some media outlets couldn't resist pointing out that the reality of producing successful content is much harder than curating Instagram posts or releasing well-timed public statements. It wasn't just the series' low ratings that sealed the fate of their partnership with Netflix, it was also the mounting pressure from critics. Meghan's own words about how hard it was to work on the projects only fueled the narrative that she may have been out of touch with the everyday challenges that real work entails. After all, many in the public would argue that if the content creation was indeed so difficult, perhaps it was time to reconsider whether this was the right path for the couple. In addition to their content creation struggles, Meghan's public persona seemed to face a series of missteps. There was the highly publicised spat with British tabloids, her continued battle for privacy, and her growing sense of disillusionment with the royal family. While these personal issues certainly played a role in how her Netflix projects were received, they also became part of a larger narrative about the Sussexes' struggles to maintain their relevance. In the aftermath of the cancellation, speculation about what's next for Meghan Markle began to surface. There are rumours of a cookbook promised to reveal her skills in the kitchen and share her take on how to properly present vegetables, a curious direction for someone who once promised to be the voice of empowerment and change. The public's reaction to this development has been mixed, with some expressing scepticism about the true motivation behind such a project, while others remain hopeful it will offer something refreshing. For many, the idea of Meghan Markle writing a cookbook seems out of place considering her earlier promise to make an impact on the world. Some have speculated that this new venture represents a desire to reconnect with the more personal, down-to-earth elements of life.
Yes, she and they now obviously no longer has a deal with Netflix. It's a sort of first-look arrangement, which is, as you know, is one of those sort of, well, yes, we'll have a look at your idea, and if we like it, at least gives us first dibs, but their ideas haven't exactly set the world on fire. So I have to say it's no surprise. What we think we will get is bite-sized little Instagram videos of her cooking.
Far removed from the royal drama and the media spotlight. Others, however, believe it's a strategic attempt to shift focus away from the ongoing controversies and rebrand her image. While Meghan's Netflix failure may seem like a setback, it's only one chapter in her complex public life. She and Harry have maintained their influence, continuing to appear in the media with bold statements about personal freedoms and the importance of advocacy. But with the Netflix contract now officially terminated, one has to wonder what will become of the couple's ambitious, content-driven initiatives. They may have lost Netflix as a partner, but their brand still carries weight, even if the path forward is unclear. The cancellation also highlights the power and unpredictability of the entertainment industry. It wasn't long ago that Meghan and Harry seemed poised to become power players in the world of streaming. But this sharp fall from grace is a stark reminder that the media landscape is ever-changing, and audiences are quick to turn away if they feel disengaged. As if to add more intrigue to the situation, the conversation quickly shifted to the political sphere.
They had a friend who wanted some money.
Yeah, well, Harry's team are alleging 14 articles about him used unlawfully gathered information. BBC's royal correspondent says that the unlawfully gathered information includes using private investigators, which were published by Associated Publications between 2001 and 2013. Among them is a claim that an article was based on intrusion into a conversation between Prince Harry and his brother Prince William over a memorial for their mother and the planned involvement of Sir Elton John in the project.
Meghan Markle has always found herself at the crossroads of celebrity and activism, and the royal couple's constant media presence has put them in the public eye, often sparking debates about their relevance and their place in the royal family. The timing of the Netflix cancellation seemed to coincide with other tumultuous events, including political tensions surrounding the UK and its leaders. Meghan's image as an activist and advocate has remained central to her public persona. Whether discussing mental health issues, racial equality, or gender empowerment, she's used her platform to speak out on various causes. However, the intersection of her personal life, royal background, and advocacy efforts has led to an ongoing debate about whether she's more interested in personal gain or actual societal change. As her Netflix journey ends, some will argue that she failed to deliver on the promises of transformative media, while others may continue to see her as a champion of progressive causes. For many, the story wasn't just about Meghan's fall from Netflix's grace, it was about a larger societal shift. The tale of a once glamorous partnership, faltering in the harsh spotlight of public opinion, was seen as both a personal and cultural reflection of the realities of fame and influence. The Netflix deal may be over, but the couple's impact on the media landscape and the public's view of the royal family is far from finished. Meanwhile, in the UK, the royal family continued to navigate its own political minefield.
Meghan Markle, our old mate, her show is now over, apparently, when it comes to Netflix. But was it ever really here? That's the question.
These are what we call in the law lies, Paul. We call them lies. She doesn't think it's too much work. She would give her eye teeth to have more work like she did in the With Meghan special. It was canceled because nobody was watching it.
Prince William, often in the spotlight for his public statements, took to defending an unexpected cause, the importance of preserving local pubs. His comments came at a time when many establishments in rural areas were closing due to economic pressures. As a member of the royal family and the president of the Football Association, Prince William found himself at the centre of debates over national issues like the economy, hospitality, and community life. His remarks about the significance of pubs seemed to some like a subtle, veiled critique of the government's approach to these issues, even though Prince William was careful not to directly criticise any political figure. His emphasis on the communal nature of pubs, particularly in rural Britain, was seen as a call to action, a reminder that, sometimes, the most vital parts of society are the ones that are most vulnerable to neglect. As for the royals, the mix of public duties and personal projects continued to spark interest. Prince Harry's work with Invictus was brought up, with rumours swirling that he would attend the UK anniversary event in the summer. However, with his image continuously under scrutiny, due to his and Meghan's outspoken nature, the question remained, could he successfully navigate the complex landscape of royal duties while facing a public increasingly divided over his personal choices?
People, it was like they loved her in 2018 when she married Prince Harry. Then shortly thereafter, they hated her because she started calling everyone racist, including the Queen, the Queen's husband who was dying, pretty much everyone, and then her entire new country. She mocked the Queen with her exaggerated curtsy. She pretended the Queen didn't care if she lived or died, that she complained she was going to kill herself, and the Queen's emissaries were like, bye.
While all this unfolded, one thing remained clear. Meghan Markle's journey with Netflix was over, but her story was far from finished. The cancellation was just one more chapter in her complicated relationship with the public and her evolving role in the global spotlight. From the royal family's ongoing media presence to Meghan's shifting career in the entertainment industry, the public will undoubtedly continue to follow this saga, curious to see what comes next. for a couple who constantly reinvent themselves for new platforms and new causes. It was a reminder, if anything, that in the world of celebrity and media, nothing is ever guaranteed. The cancellation of Meghan Markle from Netflix serves as both a cautionary tale and a testament to the unpredictable nature of fame in the modern age. The media, ever hungry for the next big story, will undoubtedly turn their gaze elsewhere, but whether Meghan and Harry are truly out of the spotlight remains to be seen. The future of their personal brand may depend on how they respond to this latest setback and how they adapt to a changing world. Follow for more updates.